Good morning, everyone. It is a hot, sunny Monday here in the greenhouse at TC Mini Farms. It is 78 degrees, 79 per the thermostat there. The tomatoes are done, we think. These are not real happy. I think they're just getting too much sun with the heat. Now these are doing relatively good. They're just everywhere. True tomato vines. My little Rex begonias over here are doing well. Along with a little microchip orchid. Here's my newly acquired Hoya that is doing extremely well. So let me start to put a new leaf out since I got it. These leaves are new, and these leaves are new, and these are new. It liked that spot, so I'm not messing with it. Let's do a little walk down Tomato Alley and see what's going on. Here's a beautiful Hoya in bloom. They're so cool. Discovery of the Hoyas are they love the heat. Not so sure that they like the sun. In fact, I know they don't really like direct sun, but they love the heat of the greenhouse. They are growing exponentially. Like this one. It's wrapping itself around the tree. Here's one of my orchids about to bloom. Finally found its spot. My chocolate orchid up here, it gets a little bit of direct sun, which it's not real fond of, but other than that, it's doing really well. I can't wait for it to bloom. One of Cliff's air plants has bloomed. It's beautiful. All his air plants are doing well. This one we thought was going to bloom, but it hasn't opened up yet if those are the blooms. Here's my Metanelia that's blooming. Look how cool. I'm so excited. These orchids are doing really well. We're not sure what this one is, it's just number 2. Brassavola. It's doing well. It's finally found its spot. I get excited when it gets new growth like that. It tells me that it's happy where I put it. As the sun moves in the greenhouse so much, when I find a spot that it likes, it'll be doing well, and then the sun will shift and it'll start getting too much sun, so I have to move it. So it's a constant, which is fine, makes me pay more attention to them. But here's Tricky Love Nellie, and look, for all of you that has followed me, this is a brand new spike, so it'll bloom this coming year. This one will bloom too, I think. And look at this Hoya, all that new growth. Loves the heat. Can't say it enough. This one, it has lost all of its petals or flowers. They're all down here in the metanilia. Buddha is happy. He's got all kinds of seed pods. Not all kinds. He has lots of seed pod. He is doing really, really, really well. If I can back up and show you how big he is. That's Papa Buddha. And here's the royal purple Hoya, about to bloom again. See here in the shade it's 80 degrees. And here's Cliff's baby Buddhas. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's one growing in the pot with Buddha too, over there. My cactus isn't getting very much sun. I need to move it. And here's another Hoya, and it is blooming. And it has grown all the way to the ceiling. This Hoya here it has grown. It's still holding hands, Tom. In fact, I think it might be more of like a hug. Yeah, it's more of like a hug. It's happy. Here's more tomatoes. Surprise. More Rex begonias that are doing really well. That one's a little droopy. I think it got too much water the past few days when it was watering. The misting system came on. The night blooming cereus is taking over. Can't wait for it to bloom. It's going to be very pretty. More Hoyas. These ones don't mind the direct sun as much, although they get bugs on them. I have to wipe them off. They like the tender ends. And my orchids are doing well since they're getting shaded by the tomato plants. Still have a bloom. Pretty. This Hoya down here, it's doing really well. I've moved it multiple times. Finally, it's where it likes to be, I think. Creeping Charlie. I've taken some of it and put in a flower bed that we planted up front. The ginger's doing well. These succulents are doing really well. And these begonias are growing tremendously. Look, they like it here. That one's still in a pot, the one that I acquired from a client, and then I broke a piece off and put it in the ground, and it's growing much better than the one in the pot. I think I may take the one in the pot out and just plant it in the ground. This Rex begonia is doing really well. Passing Storm is its name. Harmonies. Passing Storm. It's pretty. It doesn't mind a little bit of light. Not a lot though. And in the evening time, after it's 98 degrees in here, or 110, whatever it may get, it droops some. These start to fall down, but then I'll water it and they stand back up. And here's a begonia, a ground begonia, that's really pretty. I can't remember what it's called. Autumn Peach, Autumn Storm, Autumn something. And this one we don't know what it's called, but it has gotten very large, and it likes it over here in the corner. It's very pretty. It's behind the clerodendron and the tomatoes. The clerodendron has grown tremendously. I'm thinking about planting it inside in the ground, but then I'm scared. We will see. I'll keep it a few more years. Let's walk outside and look at the zinnias. Aren't they pretty? My favorite ones are these. I think they're called Party Mix. The orange one's really cool too. Still have one little glad blooming. Look, it fell over. The last of the glads. And there's a dragonfly. We can get him in focus. I can't see because of the sun. And there's my euphorbia. It's growing really well. I'm worried about when the glads are cut back and die, if they'll continue growing. And the mystery plants died. There it was. I'm thinking these may have been poppies, but I'm not sure. So, with that said, it is going to be a nice hot day at TC Mini Farm. Cliff fed the chickens. Not sure what he fed them. But they're all gathered over there. There's one by herself. And that's it. TC Mini Farm update. We have got to pick sunflower seeds soon or they're going to go bad. All right. Ciao.